We begin in the name of God, the most gracious and the most merciful. May God's peace and blessings be upon all his noble prophets and messengers, beginning from Adam to Moses to David to Jacob, John the Baptist, Jesus Christ, and the last and final prophet, Muhammad. The topic of today is how sinful it is to waste water. Surely water is one of the most beautiful gifts from God to all of humanity, to all of creation. In the cities, we don't appreciate the water as much because the water keeps coming to us direct to our homes through the pipelines. And so we don't realize how important it is not to waste water. The taps are full, flushing down, and a lot of water is wasted. But in the villages, it may be a different scenario. Women and children go far away to travel, getting water for their homes. They appreciate the water more than us. Surely, water is the source of life. In this regard, the Quran in chapter 21, verse 30 mentions how God gives life to his creation, with the plants, birds, animals, humans. On a certain occasion, the Prophet saw some people were hoarding water. They were actually trying to keep the water for themselves in spite of having plenty and not giving it to some travelers who were thirsty. The Prophet warned them against such behavior. He said that God would be extremely angry with such people on the day of judgment. This is why the Prophet mentions on another occasion that one of the best acts of charity is providing water to the people who need water. And this is mentioned in Abu Dawud. Whenever the Prophet did his wuzu, that is the washing of his hands and face and limbs before the prayer, he would use as little water as possible. 1 mud of water, approximately 2/3 of a liter. And when he had a bath, it would be 5 muds of water, which is approximately 3 liters. The Prophet once again, in many occasions, he warned against wasting of water. He himself made sure that water should not be wasted. But one day he saw someone using excessive amount of water while washing himself for prayer. And he warned him against that. He said, don't use water excessively. Don't waste water. The man was quite surprised. He said, is it going to be considered as wastage of water while I'm actually doing it for my prayers? And the Prophet said, yes. Even if it's for your prayers, you're not supposed to waste excessive water. And then he emphasized further, even if you're living by the water stream, which means even if water is abundantly available to you, even then you shouldn't be wasting water. And this is mentioned in Ahmad, Hadith 7065. I hope that this message brings home to all of us the idea that water is an invaluable gift and we should not be wasting it.